Every day this month, I am going to share what is opposing you from moving forward with what it is that you said you want for the rest of 2022. So here's today. Being offended is actually an opportunity. I know, like who sees it that way? It's true. Being offended is an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to learn something about yourself that you didn't already know. So if somebody offends you, it's just kind of like, why does that offend me? And you get to learn about you. This whole journey, you discovering your best life, your true potential, is all about you. It's all about a journey to discover you. And so if somebody offends you, it's just you taking a moment, instead of like, if somebody offends you, here's what normally happens. You counter and you go back and forth and argue with the person, or you just choose not to talk to the person, and then there's this awkward tension. It's just like, like there's an elephant in the room and nobody wants to talk about the elephant. So it's kind of like that. Instead, take it as an opportunity and ask yourself, why am I offended by what that person said? And especially right now. And why I say right now is because if you made a decision to move forward and somebody said something to you that isn't moving forward, well, what they're going to say might offend you. Why? Because you guys are on different paths. So it's not a bad thing. It's just acknowledging for you where you are. It doesn't make you better than somebody else. It just means you're doing something different than the person that offended you. That's all it means. That's why I'm saying it's an opportunity. Because again, when we're offended, we generally blame the other person. Blame just creates division. Nobody wants to be blamed. I'm sure you don't want to be blamed for something that somebody else is thinking. No different than me. I don't want to be blamed for what somebody else is thinking or somebody else's, thoughts, beliefs. So it's really understanding that. It's like if somebody offends you, wait, why am I offended? And get to the root of it. Get to the truth of it for yourself. To just understand from a different perspective. Because there will be something in there that'll just highlight something about you. I remember, it was a long time ago. I remember my husband offended me. And it was one of these moments, and I was just like, I could feel my blood just instantly like start to boil. And I was like, ah. And I remember, because I was actually walking through a mall, believe it or not, but I'm walking through a mall and I don't remember if we were on the phone or if it was a text message or something, but I remember just quickly kind of walking through this mall going, okay, in my mind I did this. I'm like, Andrea, why are you offended? Why does that bother you? I didn't even say offended, actually. I just said, why is what he's saying bothering you? And here's the truth. I wanted him to do something else instead of what he wanted to do. And so from that, I learned that because I wanted to control his actions, I was offended. I can't control my husband's actions. I can't control what my husband does. And I don't even want to, because I don't want somebody to control what I do. But I was offended by that initial comment, and that comment presented the opportunity for me to learn what was I actually thinking. That's what I want to encourage you, especially you have the rest of this month to really think about these things. When people say something, it's like, well, what is the truth? What's really bothering me? What's really bothering me? As a wife, yes, that took a lot for me to admit to myself. It's like, oh, shoot, he's actually not doing what I want him to do. That took a lot for me to admit it, but it was the truth. I just released it. I remember going, well, I can't control him and I don't want to because I don't want him to control me. I let it go. I was no longer offended. That's why I say it's an opportunity. Take the opportunity. Find the treasure that's in the opportunity for you to learn about you, and you will. And it'll make, again, it's going to highlight 2022 to you in a whole new way. And you're going to move into those intentions that you set for yourself in just incredible fashion. Because you'll move into it stronger than you ever have before. And I know you will.